So today I have a hairstyle for you guys to try. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did have this in my February favorites. I think it's the second video that I did. That's crazy. But I've been wanting to do a hair tutorial for a really long time, and especially that one just because I kind of go to that when I'm running out of time and I don't have time to tease my hair, especially don't like even teasing my hair because of the, having to go into the shower and having to just kind of untangle your hair after all that back combing. So what you're going to need, first of all, is the L'Oreal Paris Boosted High Lift Creation Spray, and it gives you that extra volume without having to tease. You will see that later on in the video. You will need a comb, a heat protecting spray, whichever one you use, a comb, and some bobby pins, 2 curlers, or whichever one you would want to use. That is it. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. If you want to see how to do this hairstyle from my February favorites video, keep watching. The first thing that we're going to do is comb out our hair, and I'm using the Revlon comb. You can use any comb that you want to, but we're just going to take out those knots. The next thing that I'm going to use is the Tresemme Used by Professionals Heat Protecting Shine Spray, and I'm going to use this because we're going to curl the hair. So let me part my hair first, if I could find a scrunchie. You can spray your whole hair and comb it through evenly if you want to, but I'm just going to do that separately. So I'm going to comb the bottom of my hair, make sure I don't have any knots. This bottle kind of has a lock button, so you kind of want to unlock that so you can spray it, which I think is really nice, especially, people who have children. They won't be spraying that all over the place. So you just want to spray that very lightly so it won't be too damp when you're about to curl it. Okay, now I'm just going to be using this wand that I have from Remington. I'm going to try to find more information about it so I can give you that info down below in the description box, but it's just maybe a ½ inch or so wand. It kind of gets smaller at the top. We're going to wrap that around the wand like I did and then hold it just for maybe 30 seconds or so. You want to grab one strand there and curl it away from your face, starting from the thick part of the wand and going towards the smaller part of the wand. The tighter you want the curl, the closer you're going to wrap the hair. So if you want a loose curl, you kind of wrap the hair farther apart from each other, but if you want a tight curl, you kind of just layer it on top. I'm going to show you in the next curl. I want the curl tight, so I want to kind of put them really close together. You see how there's no gaps there? That's going to give me a nice tight curl. Oh! It came with the glove. Use it, please, because you're just going to keep burning yourself, but I'm risky. Alright, I'm going to do the rest of my hair, and I'll be back. The next curl I'm going to be using is the Jilbere de Paris Nano Silver Ceramic Tools. The name's going to be right here or right here because I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I'm just going to connect that. To help my curls stay, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Paris Stronghold hairspray that I have, and it's also a High Lift Creation Spray. It's Instant Lift and Fullness Back Combing Finisher, but I find that it kind of holds my curls nicely. Now I'm going to let go of the scrunchie that was holding up my hair. The next step is going by your eyebrow and just kind of parting that. I have like a bump on my head. We're going to part that and hold the top up with the scrunchie. I'm going to do the exact same thing that we did with the first layer and spray the hair with the heat protector and comb it through evenly. This one's going to be a little bit differently than the wand because it does have a clamp on it. So what I'm going to do is part my hair into a strand like this. We're going to do the same thing that we did with the wand, kind of just curl it away from our face. We're going to start from the top and start curling it inward right there. Hold it there for just maybe a couple of seconds, 20, maybe 10. Depends how thick of a strand you had. So you're going to do that 2 times, and then you're just going to let it go all the way. And this is just so the heat can evenly, what's that word? So I just finished most of my hair. I did end up stopping about right here. And I'm just going to show you what I did with this part of my hair, because I did do it differently than the rest of my hair. To grab my curler and curl it upwards. And then you're just going to curl it down from there. Just so you can get that volume right here. I know it's like really scary, but you can get that bump right there just to help out when you're starting to tease, aka backcomb your hair. So it does give you that volume up there. Usually it'd be flat, but you see that? Now with these 2 strands, we're going to be doing just something a little bit different. Still going to be curling them, but so I'm going to put the barrel straight on top and slowly start curling upwards. Hold it and then move this way. Away from your face. So it can get up and out of your face. See how it's nice. So that's that for this curler right now. I'm going to leave it on the side, still heated, just in case we need to do some touch-ups later on. Where we're going to go back and backcomb our hair to get that volume right around here. So I'm going to go at my eyebrow again, kind of follow it back, and get that crown of your hair. I know they call it the crown, because that's where the crown goes, right? So you just want to gather all of that up and just kind of move the rest of the hair out of the way. Try to see if I can get a close-up. And I know since backcombing does leave your hair a little bit tangled, and it gets really frustrating when you get into the shower just to kind of let it untangle, I'm gonna lightly do it. We're gonna keep grabbing pieces from starting from the bottom and going towards the top. We're just gonna grab the pieces of the crown part that we made and backcomb and spray it with the backcombing spray that you used. So it's going to be like that. You're going to start here and just backcomb, and I'm using this comb from the dollar store. So very lightly like that, and it should give you very nice volume. I know it looks a little bit silly right now, but we can comb it down after we finish everything. Since hairspray does give me that extra volume and lift that I need, that's why I'm also doing just very light teasing. I look like Frankenstein's wife. Now with that volume we created, we're just going to gently comb it down just so it won't flatten completely. And we're going to put the rest of our hair over it, so you kind of just get that. And I know it looks kind of lopsided right now, but we're going to fix it. It's going to be a little bit messy, and that's okay, but you just kind of want to grab just like so around your head you want to grab that comb and kind of gently comb it down, comb it together. Grab little pieces that you feel are necessary. There you go. Looked a little bit lopsided. I'm going to grab bobby pins. I'm going to put some on my lap, and just to kind of have a stronger hold on my hair, I'm going to spray my bobby pins with hairspray. And now you want to grab your bobby pin and push that down. You want to just do it both directions so they can crisscross and hold better. And meanwhile you're doing this, you can push it higher, push it up, depending how much volume you want. So that's pretty much it. If you want more volume, you know, you want to just kind of push that up. You could do more if you want less. You know, this is just kind of a nice medium for me. It's not too much, it's not too little. And I'm going to grab this so I could do a little touch up here. Just finish it off with the hairspray. That looks weird. Okay, there you go. So this is the finished look. So this is just a nice quick version of a formal voluminous style that anybody wants to do. The hairspray definitely makes it quicker and easier instead of having to spend so much time back combing and then having that painful and most frustrating experience in the shower where you have to completely take it out. This one just helps you wash it out and definitely gives you that extra oomph in your hair. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys want to see any other hairstyles, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. And this one is, that is disgusting. Hey, this is so disgusting. Ow. Just finished off with the but whoa. I seriously have a vent right there, so if I spray that you are not going to be needing to help my in my February favorites Paris Jilbere, the Boosted High